Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. It's slowbeef. I'm pretty tired, as usual. I'm here to give you another ASMR mukbang ear cupping 1,000 degree knife. Today's boxing video that we unbox is sent to us by Microsoft. It's an Xbox One controller. I don't have an Xbox One. It looks like it was previously opened, and whoever opened it didn't have like a knife or anything and just tried to rip around the little like tape tab thing before just sighing and getting a knife. Possibly that one I just showed you if I'd thought ahead. Oh look, there's a bag in the box of chocolate. Now, I want to tell you a story about this chocolate. This is from the Jersey Shore, a place called Van Houten's Homemade Chocolates in Brick, New Jersey, on Casino Pier in Seaside Heights. They didn't pay me for that plug, so you're welcome. They had quite a few things in their little shelf there. One of them being they had a sign outside that said chocolate-covered bacon. Now, since the internet loves bacon, I decided to get that, so click a like for bacon, I suppose. And this is another true part of it. This is really chocolate-covered bacon. Okay, the knife said so. That's how you test it with a 1,000 degree knife. When I bought this and a couple of other things you're going to see in a moment, my wife said, "How much of the bacon did you buy?" And I said, "1 strip because it sounds disgusting." And she says, "Well, I want to try it." And I'm like, "Why don't you take a bite of this piece of the bacon?" And she's like, "Yeah, but you're going to use it as a prop for your video." And so she took a bite of the bacon and she didn't like it, just for the record. So chocolate-covered bacon. I don't know if you can kind of prove it there, but that's bacon, all right, I guess. If you break it open, you can kind of see that. Looks like toffee or caramel. I could be lying to you. Who knows? To the shock of no one watching this, the chocolate's not bad. The bacon is. In marketing, there's these two notions of blue ocean and red ocean. Red ocean meaning you should consider the competitive environment when you come up with a new product. So you might say, I have to come up with chocolate-covered bacon to stand out from my competitors, to get more customers in there so they can have my delicious confectionaries and candies. However, on the Seaside Heights Boardwalk, the only other candy shop was a place called the Berkeley Sweet Shop, which was destroyed in a fire a year or so back, a couple years ago. Which means there was no reason at all to make chocolate-covered bacon, except, I guess, to be mimetic and make me sick. Next up, this is another thing from the same place. This is chocolate-covered Slim Jim. When I took this out of the bag, it was a big mass of chocolate, and it was part of another thing here. Oh yeah, so here you can see the Slim Jim sticking out of the chocolate there. So they really did this. They really did that. A lot went wrong in the smash cut there, but next up we have a chocolate-covered Slim Jim. It came in like a big mass of chocolate and kind of broke apart, but there is actual processed meat in there that is sold on the Jersey Shore. a place popularized by an MTV show where 6 people from New York and 2 people from New Jersey get paid a lot to drink on the Seaside Heights Boardwalk, and somehow that led to this. That is the foulest thing I've ever done. I met, well, I didn't meet him, but Mike, the Situation from the Jersey Shore, I ran into him down there once at a bar in the daytime. And there were kids there. Yes, it's like a beach bar thing. It's like if you're on the boardwalk and da-da-da. At any rate, the kids were all saying hi to Mike, the Situation. And I thought it was really odd that kids would know who he was, because it's like a show about drunk Italian people from not quite New Jersey, but being billed as from New Jersey. Just having sex with everything, drunkenly and doing stupid shit, but whatever. And he was actually very nice to them and, said hi and signed autographs for the kids. And then he showed them his abs, which I didn't think was quite the right thing to do, but look where I am. Anyway, this is another thing they sell there. Prime rib beef jerky, also covered in chocolate. I'm glad they included prime rib in there, so you knew this wasn't just garbage beef jerky like a Slim Jim. This is the top shelf stuff. This is really good. I'm going to try to take a bite with the chocolate so I get the true experience. Manja. There are 2 types of people who would cover jerky with chocolate. And one would be a culinary mastermind, someone who would say, was able to look past our preconceived notions of taste and food and say, no. These very dissimilar textures will make a good marriage and enhance the flavor of one another, or perhaps invent a new flavor on their own. Some incredible pastry chef. Or some guy in an apron said, fuck it, just put fucking jerky in the chocolate. Who gives a shit? I don't want to spoil what I think happened. Did you ever choose something and there's a little bit of a texture you didn't expect, like a crunchiness somewhere, and you're like, well, meat's chewy, chocolate's soft, that shouldn't be there. That just happened. some people say to me, wow, didn't you used to do Let's Plays and stuff? And I said, yeah. But something you should really do with art, which this is limit yourself. Put yourself in that box. Never do anything that you get inspired to, because it leads to this. Let me tell you what a pork roll is. You know how bacon is like this little meme joke on the internet? Like, it's a food that does taste pretty good, but then people make it into like, whoa, it's bacon. Gotta assume it's great, because it's bacon, haha, and, you know, whatever. And also, Nazis are back. Thanks, internet. So, like, the pork roll is the local, like, New Jersey version of that. It's this thing, like, only people in New Jersey know, and it's called Taylor ham, but you call it pork roll, and... True story. I was actually dreading this part of the video. I didn't really intend this to be funny at all, and succeeded. I just intended you to know that this was a thing that existed. I feel like I'm going to eat a chocolate pig's ear, or the ear of a pig that drowned in chocolate, or something. Maybe it'll taste like a lunch meat. I'll see you on the other side. Kierkegaard once wrote that if you drop a stone 100 times, you will never be 100% certain that it will fall to the ground. So there is, in fact, a chance that the second bite might actually not be horrifically bad. However, I did get that Kierkegaard thing from Enter the Matrix, which is like a video game that I don't think anybody really even played. Fun fact, if you take meat and put it in chocolate, it makes this aftertaste that doesn't go away. It's like a stain on your soul. On behalf of all Italian Americans living in New Jersey, I would like to thank MTV for somehow causing this to have happened and giving us the best look in the nation since The Sopranos. I give all of those confectionaries a B. And to Van Holten's homemade chocolates, may God have mercy on your soul.